What's up, guys? My name is Angel Romero, and I own. Sorry. Is the phone right there?
And this is the perfect segue of why you need Vagaro. You're too busy doing things, and then the phone keeps ringing. That's why we open 24/7, baby. Psst. Angel, what's up, big dog?
What's up with you, bro?
I'm good, man. You ready to rock?
Yeah, let's do it.
You know today I'm spilling secrets, right?
Yes, sir.
And you spilling them with me.
Yep.
I don't think you're ready. We like the court, bro. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
All good, for sure.
All right? Let's see what kind of secrets we about to spill. All right. What's something people often get wrong about being a barber?
Okay. They just don't understand how in the very beginning, it's a lot different than what the perks are, right? People say, oh, you're a barber, so you make your own schedule, you're your own boss, you get paid every day. And yeah, you could do all that. You can make all that money, you can have a flexible schedule, but in the beginning it's different, you know? You don't have your slow days, you can't just leave early. I mean, you could do that, but how are you gonna leave with empty pockets, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, I feel, Angel, that a lot of people, one of the biggest things that they get wrong about being a barber is that they forget about customer service. They forget that we're here to serve the public, opposed as the public should be thankful to have us. And so for me, it's always like take care of your people first, take care of the community, and then spread that love.
Any tips for someone just diving into the barbering industry?
That's a loaded question. Hold on, let me have a drink before I say this. Any tips for somebody just now diving into the barber industry? Number one, remain humble. Number two, always be open for education and continue to learn. And three, never think you're bigger than the team. We all on one accord. We all trying to make the same music. So if we're in this environment together and we're trying to build this thing together, like, let's build together. I think that's some of the biggest mistakes that happen. So it's like, when you start to be that young barber coming into it, grab you a mentor, speak to that mentor, trust that that mentor is gonna guide you, but also understand, like, you know, that person is in place because they made the mistakes that they're trying to prevent you from doing. So listen to them and get that guidance.
Exactly. I feel the same way. I feel like anyone that is diving into this is just be coachable. Be coachable. Don't take it to heart. Always listen, you know? Listen before you speak.
Still to this day, sometimes I feel like I had them days where I suck. Do you get them days like where it's like you suck sometimes?
Yeah, I feel like, especially when you're cutting hair, it's like sometimes when I cut a certain client, I'm like, man, I felt like I barred them up better last time. But at the end of the day, they don't see that. Like, they just like how you cut it, right?
Yeah. You know, I love it when it's like, they get up out the chair and we watch them walk out and you're like, damn, I could have did that better.
Could have hit that line. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
But like you said, they don't see it, they don't recognize, they don't know no different.
I feel like only the barbers can tell, right?
Yeah, that's that barber eye.
Yes, sir.
You got that barber eye, you know what I mean? I also feel too, like, it's funny because you get those customers that come in, and I don't know if this happened to you, where they be like, yo, I know I'm the first cut of the day, like, don't warm up on my head. It's like, yo, don't your car have to warm up?
For real.
Do you ever get those guys?
I do get those guys. Like, especially like my 8 a.m.s. I've done 7 a.m.s before too. And they're like, man, I know you're just waking up, bro, but get me right, you know? I'm like, man, when haven't I?
What's another type of client you hate?
Another type? I guess the dudes that don't really like...
Tip?
Nah, not tip. I mean, like, more like the dudes that go to the gym before they come get cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hair gets stuck. You keep, like, trying to flick out the hair, it don't come out.
They stink too?
A little bit, you know.
Back sweat all on the chair.
I gotta clean my chair, like, right after, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Part of it, I just feel like it makes my job a little harder, you know.
Yeah. You know which ones that kind of get to me? It'd be the ones that say, it's my birthday, I need you to get me fresh. Like, I don't get you fresh every time you come. It's only on your birthday you want to get fresh. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't like them gym guys either, man. Nah, they leave their booty sweat all on the seat. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The barbers that's watching this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. How do you feel about enhancements? The airbrush, the fibers, the man units. Like, how you feel about that?
All right, this is for myself. So I'm team no paint. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm team no paint.
Team no paint, right?
But
yeah, we having a drink to that one.
I do have some clients that, like, they ask me, oh, can you put it on me? I simply say, hey, I don't do that, you know? I can recommend you to one of my other guys that do it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, none of my clients ask for it. It's not in demand for me. I feel like a lot of people sometimes maybe don't understand that those aren't like the high demand either, you know? Like, not everyone wants a crispy, you know what I'm saying? Like 3D line, you know? So I'm not opposed to it. I'm just not into it.
I feel like, man, they trying to make everybody look so perfect.
Exactly, yeah.
Where haircutting is not perfect, barbering is not perfect. I get it, you want to look nice and neat, but what happened to just being normal? The normal haircut that pays a whole lot of money is still good out there.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it's okay to get a normal haircut sometimes. You ain't got to look casket ready all the time.
How do you deal with a client who are a bit tricky or picky?
I get tricky and picky too. I got this little one barber trick I do, right? Where you get those clients that you cut their whole haircut and then they say, oh, can you just take a little bit off, like a little bit more? And then they show you with their finger, they like, just can you do this much more? And you like, I don't even know how much that is. Yeah. So I'll just put the same guard on and go right back over it with the same guard. And then turn them around, they be like, oh, that's great, that's perfect. I'm like, tricky ass, I got you. There's nothing I cut, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's one way I get tricky. And then the picky client, I try to avoid them through consultation. Just on the professional side, if I feel like they're gonna be picky, I will sit there and like dive into really what you want to help me execute it the first time, because I charge my clients twice. Yeah. If they make me change their haircut up, if I get halfway through and you're like, nah, oh no, that's two haircuts, because now I'm taking more time and now I have to rush to still be able to perform in this window that we blocked out for one haircut. So that's how I deal with them. How about you?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, the way I deal with the picky clients, bro, is kind of like how you said it. I go deep with the questions. I ask a lot of questions. I don't think you can ask too many questions. Like, let me see a picture, or like, what's something that the previous barber did wrong, or like, or what are your concerns, right? Because if you just dive in assuming, you know, that's when errors start, you know? Or especially I feel like with the shear work, I always turn them around to the mirror and I'm like, okay, this is how much an inch is. You cool with that, you know? And if they say yeah, then it's good. If they're like, oh, it's a little too short, I'm like, well, I showed you what an inch was, you know? Yeah. And you gave me the green light.
We got systems in place that let us get 100% of our money. So if you think you're gonna trick us and be picky, we got something to pickpocket you too. You feel me?
Don't get charged for sure, bro.
Yeah, don't get charged for it. Oh, this is a good one. So, Angel, our clients come in and they just think like this is an easy job, right? They just think standing up all day is easy. Not eating all day is easy, especially as barbers. They're like, oh, it's quick. They can show up late to their appointments. What do you wish some of your clients knew more about your job and understood more about your profession that you could tell them? Because they just think that what we do is just cutting hair.
I feel like every minute counts. You know, so if they're 5 minutes late right before your lunch, that's like 5 minutes less you get of your lunch. Or like, let's say your last appointment is late, now you're late going home, you know, late going to your family, you know. Every minute matters to me, you know.
I did see earlier pop up on the screen that you have 100% cancellation. Like if somebody canceled, you getting 100% of your money anyway. How did your clients feel about that when you implemented that into your business?
Our clients already, they didn't have a problem with it. I feel like it's the new ones, the ones over the phone when we let them know our policy, or when they walk in. We explain that we need a card on file. I feel like those type of clients or some people don't like to get that information, but it's okay because we don't need those clients, you know?
Right.
Appreciate you, bro.
There you go, bro. Yeah, we're gonna spill some secrets right now. All right. So, why Vagaro over a competitor like Square, Booksy, Hooksy, whatever you want to call it?
Since I've started working at a barbershop, Vagaro was the app. Vagaro was the scheduling app. And then once I opened up my own shop, I liked this, you know, I liked it. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard for my clients. I didn't see any reason to switch over to another app when Vagaro has been reliable. I like the fact that I can call and then they'll have someone like within 10 minutes, you know? And then any question, any little inconveniences I've had, they found a solution for it. And like I said, they've been doing me good for like 6 years now. I don't see any reason to change it.
Hey, let's sip to that, my guy. Let's sip to that. Another sip. Pinky's up. You gotta go fancy, right? Well, Angel, bro, obviously we finished sipping, you know what I mean, and spilling out all the secrets. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you in the shop, and I know I done took a lot of your time, and we got some good conversation. And so I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you guys coming through,
I'm gonna let
man.
you get back
Take
to
care.
work, and whatever you gonna sip on later, think about sipping and spilling most secrets, man.
For sure.
And for you watching us, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it too, because we doing this series for you. We letting you into the barbershop, and it's definitely powered by Vagaro.